Hope Foundation has impacted thousands of families, not just in this state, but around the country, with their undying commitment to achieving universal newborn screening, a test that can potentially save a child's life. Right now, we are joined by the Leggett family from Kenmore. We have Kim and Jamie, along with their children, Samantha and Timothy, and we also have the executive director of Hunters Hope, Andrea Moran, joining us in studio today. We're talking about something that means a lot to all of us here, universal screening. Tell us a little bit about your family.
Well, Samantha was born in 2008, and we went home on a Friday from the hospital, and on Monday we received a phone call saying that she had been diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder called galactosemia through the newborn screening test. And Jamie and I, we had no idea what newborn screening was.
So you weren't even aware when she was born that they took a heel prick and tested for dozens of diseases.
Right. We knew they did the heel prick. We did not know what it was used for. So when we received this call, it was devastating because, you know, they were asking us, well, does she look jaundiced? Is she lethargic? You know, and we're like, no, she's the happiest baby ever. And
right today, she's the happiest 6-year-old ever, aren't you?
Yes. We were just told we had to switch to a soy formula. What galactosemia is, it's treated, luckily, by a dairy-restricted diet. So we just had to switch formula, and the next day we took her to Children's Hospital for her first of many blood draws. And,
When she was 4 days old.
Yep.
And this is something that would have gone undetected until she started showing signs of sickness later in life, right?
And it probably would have lasted a week had we not known. Galactosemics, if not treated immediately, has a 75% mortality rate.
And you were new parents, and you found out just a couple of days into her life, and she's doing great now, right?
She is. She's really thriving. She's first grader.
Thomas Edison School, right? You're going to go there right after the show.
Yes. Right.
We're going to have to write her a late note today. Yeah. And then who was your little brother here? A couple years later, he came along. And what happened then?
Well, we were prepared this time. We knew that there was a 25% chance that he could also have galactosemia. So right from birth, we put him right on the soy formula. And it turned out that he did have it. So now it actually just kind of makes it a little bit easier. They're both on the same diet. You know, there's no, well, I can have this and you can't. So it's worked out, and we learned from Samantha what to do, you know, immediately.
And the Leggetts, because you have been touched by by universal screening, you are the sponsor family for the Every Step Walk through the Hunters Hope Foundation, right, Andrea, this year, which is coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's a week from Saturday, so September 27th at Como Park this year. And for anybody that's registered or taken part in our walk the last 2 years, we have had the worst weather ever on the face of the earth.
Yeah, we're really crossing our fingers for this year's event.
So this year we are prepared to do it rain or shine, though.
Okay.
So the walk will take place at Como Park, whether
but we're due for a sunny day.
We sure are. We're praying for a sunny day. So 8:30 is on-site registration, and people can register online beforehand, or they can show up the day of the walk.
And this is something that Hunters Hope has just been so committed to for so long. Is this a similar story to a lot of parents that maybe they didn't even realize that their children were screened for 40 diseases?
All the time, yeah. Parents, you know, like Kim said, parents usually realize that there's a heel prick, but they don't really know what it's for or where it goes. All the babies born in New York State, they do receive the heel prick. The heel prick goes to the state health department, and it's screened for over 50 diseases, actually, including Krabbe, which is the disease that Hunter Kelly was affected by.
Right, of course,
and for
diseases
diseases
is named after, but it's not the only disease that you're out there protecting families against.
No.
And that, I think, goes unreported.
And we think, you know, if there is a disease that can be treated by newborn screening that needs early detection, why not advocate for it? So not only do we advocate for Krabbe, but for any disease, just like Samantha and galactosemia.
And that's why we call it the Every Step Walk for every child, everywhere, every disease. Just like you guys are here today, you're going to be at Como Park next Saturday. I will be there too. I'm so excited to be one of the MCs for this event. It's going to be next Saturday morning, again, one more time at Como Park in Lancaster. You can go to huntershope.org if you want to register, have more information, right? Can you register the day of too?
You can.
Okay.
Yep, 8:30.
All right, sounds great. Great job, guys. Thanks so much for coming in today. We got her back to class, Samantha. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
really
you for
appreciate it. Huntershope.org, one more time, is that website. We're going to toss it over to break now, but as we do, here are those UB Bills Stampede.